Here's the latest headlines. Ministers are facing more pressure over their plans for reopening primary schools in England from the beginning of next month. West Midlands police are now leading a murder investigation after the remains of a woman were found in 2 suitcases near to Colford in the Forest of Dean. An 8-year-old girl from Droitwich has almost hit her target of raising £400 to the NHS by bouncing on her pogo stick at least 100 times a day, every day, during May. More on that before 8 o'clock. It's a great story. And Formula, you're a child of the 70s, aren't you, like me?
Yeah, 70s and 80s, yeah.
You must have had a pogo stick.
No, I didn't actually.
I wasn't
Knowing me,
allowed.
I'd have fallen right off that at first bounce.
I wasn't allowed one. I had stilts instead, which arguably is more lethal.
Oh, no. How are we still here?
Yeah, I know. It's mad, isn't it? It was a very, very scary time to grow up in the 1970s. No, the only
safety, forget it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The only reason I asked is this girl doing these 100 bounces a day. What could possibly go wrong?
Yes.
Which she's clearly much better at it than us. Well, we will tell you more in just a minute. Keep listening. Just gone 10 to 8. We'll do the birthdays in a sec after this. We did promise to bring you the story of the Worcestershire schoolgirl trying to do her bit for frontline workers during all of this, raising money for NHS staff by bouncing on a pogo stick every day in May, 100 times a day. That's terrifying, isn't it? A little 8-year-old Emily Faining from Droitwich given a pogo stick for Christmas. She's been doing this during the time she's not being homeschooled and has raised at least £400 for the NHS. Our reporter Gavin Kermack went along to meet to meet Emily and also her mum Nikki and find out how she's getting on.
Now, it is a lovely sunny day here in the fields just by St Peter's Cricket Ground in Droitwich, and that sound that you can hear just there, that is 8-year-old Emily, and she is in the middle of doing her 100 pogo bounces for the day, which she is doing to raise money for the NHS. And I'm going to try and have a chat to Emily as she's bouncing. Emily, how did you get into pogo sticking? When did all this begin?
At Christmas when I got my pogo stick.
Okay, and you're doing 100 a day at the moment. Have you been doing 100 a day since the start? How many were you doing when you first got your stick?
About 3.
3. Okay, so you've really upped your game.
Yeah.
What I might do, Emily, I might just get you to stop, just because I can tell you're getting a little bit out of breath doing the pogoing and talking to me. So why don't you come off the stick for just a moment? There we go, and I'll have a chat to you. So you're doing 100 jumps on your pogo stick every single day. Why are you doing that?
To raise money for the NHS.
And why did you want to do that? Why is it important to you to raise money for the NHS?
Because they're key workers at this time and they're helping all of us in coronavirus.
And you're doing 100 jumps a day on your pogo stick. How is that going? How are you finding it doing 100 a day?
Tiring, but also it's kind of fun at the same time.
I'll let you carry on pogoing, so get back on your stick. Dad's over there counting for you. I'm going to come and have a chat to Mum Nikki. So you carry on with your pogo sticking, Emily. Off she goes again. So Nikki, I mean, what do you think of your little girl doing this?
I think she's absolutely amazing. Every day she gets outside, she does her schoolwork every day, she gets outside and she does 100 jumps. Absolutely brilliant.
And this is all her, isn't it? It wasn't your idea. It was Emily that wanted to do this.
It was all Emily's idea. Daddy had helped her work out how to use the pogo and keep practice. And then she was the one who just came up with the idea.
And she told me a few moments ago she was just doing sort of 4 or 5 when she first got the stick, and now she's a pro. Oh right, she just took her hands off the stick then. She was doing it no-handed. I mean, she's really she's gotten quite good at it, hasn't she?
She's got very good at it. I tried to get on it when she first got it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's more difficult than it looks. She's doing incredibly well.
Well done, Emily. Keep up the good work, and I'm sure you'll hit your £400 target. I'm sure you'll smash your target and go way beyond. So well done. Keep it up.
Thank you.
And there she goes, bouncing away. If you'd like to donate to Emily's cause, and I'm sure she'd be delighted if you've got a couple of quid spare, you can visit justgiving.com, search for Emily's surname, Emily Faining, which is Faining, 1 N, and her page is called Emily's 100 Pogo Jumps a Day for the rest of May. And she's doing a brilliant thing there. So if you can help her out, that'll be fab. Wednesday morning, let's do the birthdays. Obviously, we're going to talk about the weather. We're British. From the wettest of Februaries to the driest of Aprils, looking at the impact of the extreme weather that it's having on the land. And also,
they're key workers at this time, and they're helping all of us in coronavirus.
That's a rather out-of-breath 8-year-old from Droitwich raising money for the NHS with her pogo stick.
BBC Hereford and Worcester.